welcome back. We're back on board, and as you can see, it's not a great day today. I was hoping to reset my windows, but it's damp and drizzly, and it needs to be dry, and yeah, at least above 5 degrees. Temperature's fine, it's just the rest of the bloody weather that's messing me up. So anyway, we got other things we can do, so let's jump down on board and let's see what the plan is. And welcome aboard once again. Come on to Crimond and let's have a little look and see what's happened so far. So what I have done, you can't see it very well at the moment, sorry, but down here, just behind all the gubbins, you can see the double back silver foil insulation. So I've got that running all the way there, all the way back into the V-berth, even though it's sorry, into the quarter berth, sorry, not the V-berth, into the quarter berth, all back there, so that's all nice and insulated. And in here then I also put some insulation underneath here as well, just to make it all nice and stuff. I've started doing my headlining, and at the moment I am dead chuffed with this, dead chuffed. I've obviously given this bit of a flap and overlap, because that will be tucked under the roof bit. Don't know what you call that, but the roof. This will all be 4-way stretch as well. That'll have its own kind of like sand or barley kind of like colour going through. But yeah, the finish on this, I'm dead chuffed, dead chuffed. The only issue I had was when I took this bracket off. This goes to my centre shroud on deck, is when I rebedded the centre shroud in. I didn't bed it in properly, and I've had a little bit of water coming in through here, filtering back down to the back of here, and then just down here a little bit, and it's just been just that there. But I've sorted that leak out now, and that's all drying out nicely, so that's all sorted, so I'm going to keep an eye on that. Yeah, but underneath it's all nice and dry, no water coming through here, so that's good, you know, that's bone dry. And then we got this bit here, all dry under here as well, can't fault it. Do you mean there's like nothing coming through? It's really, really good. So happy with this, really happy. So the windows are kind of yeah, they've so far so good. They've kept the rain out. But the plan with today was to kind of do the starboard side. This has all been prepped ready, apart from obviously all of these gubbins that need to kind of get shifted out the way, and then clean all that out and make sure the surfaces are ready for that. But yeah, at the moment that's not ready, and I can't do it because of the weather. So yeah, so today what I'm going to do is I'm going to be taking out the cupboard from the galley. I'm going to get that out, see what's lurking behind it. So I'll see you in a bit, and fingers crossed it won't give me too much of a problem. So fingers crossed. So I've been trying to get the galley cupboard out with very little success. That's why I've had my head stuck inside a cupboard trying to unscrew it. I think I'm nearly there at the moment, but it's just being a bit of a pig at the moment. So if we have a look here, you can see this is the one that I'm trying to take out. I've managed to, if you can get me in there, managed to unscrew this like piece of wood here, which holds it in place, and now I'm in the middle of just trying to prise it off, but I'm being very careful because my wires are going in that corner down there. So that's something I need to make sure I'm careful about. I'll bring them up a little bit more and just notch that out on the top corner. This is going to be redone, and these as well, you can see they're a bit flimsy and what have you. So yeah, so I'll get all that done. yeah, fun. Right, let's get back to it. Nice. Oh. It's out. Yes. So good. Happy with that. Cool. Take this off now. Yeah. Okay. So that's done. Now, I don't know if you can see this, but as you can see here in this corner, near the cockpit, it looks, well, it's delaminated here. So you've got this veneer. It's about like a 1mm veneer here, and that is not good. It's not wet, but there's been a leak there somewhere. It's not damp, but there's been water coming in. Oh no, it's delaminated all the way. Right. Well, I'll probably just cut that back, take it back to the yeah. Oh no. Oh god. Right. So, plan for that. I'm just gonna take off that laminate, the veneer, and then I'll probably just varnish it, because it's on the inside of the thing anyway, so I'll seal it, varnish it, make sure it's all dried out. But let's have a look in this corner and see what's actually happening here, because if that's wet, I need to do something with that first before we do any headlining. So let's figure it out. Okay, head torch is back on. You can see where the previous owners have just siliconed the carpet inside this, so that's all going to be coming off. I'm just checking here to see if that's, and they're dry. That's the running rail, and it has been in Wales, I swear to God, it's something biblical with regards to the amount of water. I don't need a boat anymore, I need an ark, because it feels like it has rained for 40 days and 40 nights. But the wicked is still with us. So anyway, cool. Yeah, these are dry. So I'm telling you now, I mean, that's if that's dry, I'm happy. There's not a problem. That's cool. It looks wet there, but it's not. It's actually just been, something's happened there. Someone's, like, obviously just the fiberglassing and the resin, so it's just giving it a bit of a sheen. This, believe it or not, is all dry. Under here is dry. That's dry. That's dry. Let's come on in here. So, oh, come inside. That's dry. That's dry. This is dry. This is all dry. That's dry. All the windows are dry. There's nothing up here. It's not running down there. There's no damp at all. This is all dry. Under here is all dry. My sexy windows have been, you know, doing their job. In all fairness, there is no wet in here at all. So that tells me that this is something historical, I would guess, that just was an issue but then got sorted. But I need to do something with this anyway, so I'll take that home and I'll clean all that out and revarnish it, like I said, and tidy it up. Cool. Right. Well, in that case, I'm a happy chappy. I'm a happy chappy. Cool. Okay, so I'm going to be trying to put these back up and keep them kind of out the way a little bit before I start putting my four-way stretch in. So what I've got here is I've got this kind of this insulation foil. Basically, it's just aluminium, isn't it? It's just sticky back aluminium. So that's what I'm going to do first. So I'm just going to do 1 or 2 strips to begin with. This is horrible. It's like sticky kitchen foil. But I want to just make sure I get the worst of this kind of up. And if I can, oh my days, if I can get that kind of stuck on in there, then that won't look too bad then, because no one's going to look up there in the actual cupboard when there's food in here and everything. So let's get the worst bits kind of stuck up. Oh dear. And there we have it. That's all done. It's all done to there. So that is ready now to be headlined. Headlined? Had four-way stretch on it anyway. Okay, next job now. We need to look at the starboard side kind of cupboard area, and I clean that out. And I'm going to sort out those wires as well. Do the same thing as I did before, is just put them up with some silver, either silver insulation or what have you. Make that nice, tucked away nicely. And then I'm going to sort out the wiring on that spotlight there, because that's getting changed. So I'm going to take that spotlight off, because there's a new one going in place. And tidy up this kind of area and see how we get on. Welcome back on board. So the starboard side is starting to be done. So this is what I've done so far. Put this up there. I've taken that like galley area out. I've redone the wood, the stain, because it had some water damage to it. But I managed to go onto the Westerly Owners Association kind of Facebook page, and some good advice there. Just managed to sand it down a little bit, being very careful because it's like 1mm veneer or something like that. Sanded it down, restained it, and then put some tung oil over it, and it's come up pretty good. So I'll show you that in a bit. But like I say, yeah, cool. So just this bit left to do now. So I've got just to trim around this sides and the front, and then just do a bit of fabric on the side there and in there at the back, and then this is finitoed. Yesterday, like I said, I did this. I took that off, which runs to my rigging, so I took that off and I rebedded it in with some butyl tape, but I just noticed today I've got a little bit of a leak here, and that's the only place that I've kind of moved, if that makes sense. There's nothing else. All the windows around here, these are bone dry. This area I kind of sealed up where the handles are. There's holes there somewhere, but I've cleaned all that up, and so the only thing that's shifted is these bits there, so I need to probably tighten these up a little bit and just nip them in a bit more. And and then I'll put some sealant around the outside as well, just to give it a double kind of seal. But yeah, so we're getting there, and then it's just a case of putting all this back in, putting the cupboard back in. We're getting there. This is starting to look better. Wow. Note to myself, or any of you that might be watching, make sure you've got a sharp Stanley blade, or kind of sort of like a craft blade or something like that to do this, because otherwise, yeah. Yeah. And there we have it, all done. Now, let's put the cover back in. And here it is. You can see we stained it, and that the watermarks have kind of gone. So yeah, it's looking much better. Dead happy with it. And it even opens properly now as well. Oops. But yeah, happy days. Well, I've done quite a bit, so let's have a little look here. So we've got the galley cupboards back in, so that's all sorted. It's all looking nice inside, it's all nice and sorted, so that's all done. Yeah, all the way back. So that's brilliant, this is all looking nice. That's ready for the plates and cups and whatever thing holder there is to do. I've got to do this with lining. I've got to line that, put my kind of nav station stuff back together, but I'm going to make a new kind of utensil kind of thing for all my gubbins. Make a new bit of those. I don't even know what you call it, but anyway, one of those. And then I got these back in again, all done the inside. You can't see it very well, but it's all kind of, it's all four-way stretch in there, all nice and clean and tidy. This is all in here, that's all there, that's all back. Got the wires ready to come out for my new lights, so I'm getting rid of these ones, and I've got some USB kind of spotlights, so that if I'm sat here in the saloon I can just run my USB off it. Same on this side as well. I'll put that one and that one as new ones, and then I'm pretty sorted. So this is all coming along nicely. Progress. Gotta love progress. So yeah.
welcome back on board a snowy, cold, well, it's more rain than snow actually outside, but yeah, morning on Crimond. Today we're going to finish off again the headlining. Great. But what I'm also going to be doing today is going to get the roof done. Just going to get the roof done with regards to the four-way stretch. Hopefully I'm going to get the that cup and plates and stuff, covered corner thing done, get that done. And I've also gone and bought some spotlights and some dimmable ones for the heads, and I thought maybe that it would work there, but it probably won't work there now. I'm just looking at it. So yeah, so that's what I've got on plan anyway. So yeah, let's get into it. So the first thing I need to do is to get these roof panels off. The different sizes. This one's much thinner than the ones on either side of the, whether it's the starboard or the port side. So I've got to make sure I get the right ones. Then use them to kind of make sure I've got a bit of an overlap on my four-way stretch, cut them down to size, and then spray them, sling them back up. I've also got some caps as well. I don't know if you can see in here. I've got some caps to go around there to try and hide the colour. So we shall see how those look afterwards. And yeah, let's do it. Well, this is a turnout for the books. It's actually snow. Snow in Wales. I'd never see the day. Oh, wow. This is pretty cool. Oh. Oh. Well, that was a nice little surprise, I guess. It's obviously not sticking because it's quite slushy down here anyway. It's been wet, it's been raining, so snow's not sticking, so it's alright, so I don't have to rush home. So that would have been the quickest kind of recording session and work that I've ever done on the boat. If it was like, hi, welcome to Crimond, goodbye, I've got to go, it started snowing. So yeah, anyway, cool. Let's get back to it. So what are we doing? I've just taken this first panel off, and let's crack on with the rest. So the roof's down. All the screws are out. Just a matter now of recovering them with my barley. But before I do that, I'm going to take these back bits off, these bits, redo those, take them off, put them in four-way stretch, and then reapply them before I can put the roof back up. So let's do that first. So, I don't know if you can see this or not, but it is fluctuating between 3 and 4 degrees at the moment. So I've put the diesel heater on because I'm bloody freezing. Oh yeah. So yeah, I can't literally. I'm trying to do this, trying to put the nails, the screws through to find the holes, and I'm drilled into it. I'm going, is that my finger? And I was like, oh yeah, I'm actually drilling into my finger right now. I was like, yeah. So safety first. Let's warm the fingers up before we lose the fingers. Okay, so those back pieces are done. so that's good. I just need to do the two side pieces and put the these grey, if I can get them, grey caps. Like I said, I've got some barley for the roof, so it's just time now to get this roof back on and get it headlined or forward stretched or whatever you call it, but get it covered and looking all sexy and new. So yeah, let's get on with it. Well, that is it for a day. It's kind of getting dark now. I've tried to put my my spotlights in, and something's not right with the wiring, so I've done something wrong. So I'm leaving it until a day when I can start afresh. I'll be probably back down again tomorrow, so I'll see what it's like then. Shed some light on the situation, but the ceiling, the roof is up. I say up, it's there. I need to get some more screws just to get the rest of it. So get some more screws, then it'll be up and safe. At the moment I'm tentatively kind of like just waiting for it to fall on my head. But there you go. So back down again tomorrow, and yeah, let's see what where we do then. Join me. Now, as it turns out, I wouldn't be down the next day because the following day it snowed, and it also snowed the day after that, and then the day after that we had ice and what have you, and then that weekend, I think that weekend was when Storm Goretti came around as well. So that was another reason not to be kind of going out and in that wind and weather, what have you. So yeah, so it wasn't until another week that I would finally get around to getting back down to the boat and continuing where I left off. And welcome back, guys. Back down the boat again, and today I've managed to get my son out of bed early this morning. Well, I say early, it's around 10 o'clock, but yeah, you can imagine what that's like with a teenager, so that didn't go down too well. But he is helping me today, and we are putting the windows back in. So yeah, I've got 3 to do. Wish me luck. A little bit of a pig of a job, to tell you the truth, but once you kind of get into a rhythm of doing it, they kind of came together quite nicely. And massive thank you to my son Adam, because without him, I don't know how I was going to get these back in. So I can say, here they are.
Windows are back in. Nice to actually have a little bit of light again in here. So it's looking dead smart. So I'm happy. Okay, I think I'm going to leave this one here for today. And we're going to call it an end to this video. I appreciate I haven't actually done much filming of the actual doing the windows, but like I said, it was a bit of a pig, and there would just be expletives throughout the time. That's all it was. It's just expletives. This was, you know. So anyway, so I'm gonna leave it there. When we come back on the next video, I've still got things like the locker to do, the quarter berth, the heads, the V-berth, roof, and then just give this place a thorough tidy up. That's the next thing it needs, is just to be hoovered and just cleaned up and back to its former glory. And then do you know what I'm going to do? Oh, the nav instrument panel. I've got to do that as well. After that, I'll probably call it a day for this season, to tell you the truth, and then do some of the other things at a later date. But who knows? You know, I could change my mind. I tend to, you know. Anyway, right. I'll see you on the next one, guys. So please share, like, subscribe, and all that jazz. And I will see you on the flip side. Take care.